Hey there, drone fans. Rick here again from Drone Valley. In today's quick tip, I'll do a walkthrough to show you all the stickers you'll need to remove from your brand new Mavic Air 2 before you ever head outside and start flying it. Because a few of the stickers are really well hidden on the drone, and if you miss those, you might actually cause damage to your quad. Now you're probably already thinking, Rick, why are you spending time doing a clip on something as simple as me peeling stickers off my drone? Well, the honest truth is, I was shocked at how many stickers were on this drone. There's an insane amount of stickers on it. It's like DJI went sticker crazy, and as I was going through the removal process, making sure I got all of them, I started thinking about why would you put a sticker there? And what does that sticker do? So I want to explain why the stickers are where they are. Some of them are for protection, some are for identification, but it's really important you get all of them. And just to tease you before I get into the actual removal, that's how many stickers are on the drone. So I don't know what they were thinking, but that's a lot of stickers. And you got to get them all off or you're going to have issues with the drone. I'm also going to sneak in a little bit of a physics lesson to explain why you should not let the arm snap open. And I'm going to talk a little bit about getting the props on the right motor, because one of the challenges with the Mavic Air 2 is that unlike other DJI drones, you can actually put the wrong propeller on the wrong motor, which is something you need to be aware of. Now, it's a simple thing to keep track of. It's not going to confuse you, but I'll explain why that's the case. And I'll probably get into a little bit of the physics of flight as well, because I love talking about nerdy stuff. But anyway, let me get into the actual sticker removal process next, so make sure you get them all. And I'm going to make you a bet right now. All of you out there that have got a Mavic 2 up in the air and you're flying it, I'm betting some of you missed that last sticker, so stay tuned and put it in the comments below. Let's be honest, if you missed that last sticker, put it in the comments below and let me know that, because I almost missed it, and it was only because I did a little bit of an inspection at the end that I found it and pulled it off. But I'm betting some of you missed that, so stay tuned and I'll get into the sticker removal next. Now the first thing I want to do is extend all four arms of the quad, because a few of these stickers are really well hidden and you might actually miss those. To do that, hold the quad in one hand and then gently extend these upper two arms all the way through their travel. Now you'll notice pretty quickly that they're spring loaded, and when you get them to about here, they're going to want to spring open on their own and snap open. Don't let that happen. Make sure you hang on to them all the way through their end of travel, because you can damage the internal hinge on this, and that may seem obvious, but the physics behind it's even more interesting, and as a nerd, I have to explain that. So when the quad's arms are closed, there's a lot of tension on that spring inside there, and that's called potential energy. That spring wants to release that energy as quickly as possible. When you get it to this point and let it go, that energy can be transferred to the arm in the form of kinetic energy, which is energy in motion, and it forces that arm forward, creating a momentum in that direction. Now the challenge is energy has to be conserved, so when that hits the end of travel, that energy's got to go someplace, and guess where it goes? Right up the arm as stress and torque into that hinge. So if you keep snapping that open, it's going to transfer only energy up and damage that hinge inside. So hang on to them all the way through the end of travel, and again, common sense and physics both support that argument. So once they're open, you're good. But one other point I want to make is you notice I didn't change hands when I opened both those arms. A lot of my friends will actually open this arm, then switch hands and open this arm. And you probably can get away with that a couple of times, but when I talk to pilots, even seasoned pilots, and ask them how they've damaged their quad, if they're being totally honest, they'll tell me, yeah, I dropped it. I was in a parking lot, I was anxious to get up and flying, I was opening up the quad, and I fumbled and dropped the quad. And if you think about it, keeping it in one hand means you're not going to drop it. When you're switching hands like this, it's at its most vulnerable, and it's going to head for the pavement if you have one simple mistake. So my best practice is carry the arms all the way to end of travel and keep it in one hand. Now when you need to flip it over, put a hand on top of it, flip it over, and then slide this hand over. Don't ever let go of it, and then open those two bottom arms and you'll be good to go. All right, again, let me flip it over. All right, now that we got that out of the way, a little physics lesson, let's talk a little bit about the stickers. So the first one is a gigantic obvious sticker here on the battery, and it's telling you to charge the battery before you try to fly this thing for the first time. And the reason for that is the battery's a LiPo. It's a lithium polymer cell. It comes to you kind of in a zombie state. It's not woken up until you put it on the charger. So the minute you connect it to a charger, you're forcing electrons into that battery, you're waking it up. You want to fully charge that the first time. Don't cheat and charge it halfway and go out and fly, because it doesn't really have a memory, but you can damage the cell. So always fully charge that. Peel that sticker off. That's sticker number one. All right, the next grouping of stickers are on the arms, and there's a bunch of them. So I've got an A sticker, a B sticker, another A sticker, and another B sticker on the back. Now, you may already be thinking, if these are the front arms and these are the back arms, why are these not B stickers and these A stickers? And the honest answer to that is that these two motors, the B stickers, travel in the same direction, so the rotation is the same. The A stickers show you motors that travel in the opposite direction. And that may not be intuitive, but that's one of the basics of physics for flight, is that you have to have opposing rotation on all of the motors. So you've got one spinning this way and one spinning this way. So you've got clockwise and counterclockwise, same back here. And that's super important because when you get the quad, it has no propellers on it. So you could just pick the propellers up willy-nilly and stick them on there, and I'm telling you, it's going to do a belly flop. So it's really important to understand that the B motors, these two motors, take the non-branded or the non-marked propellers. So notice the motors have no markings on them, either of them, and the propellers don't either. These two have these white stripes on them, which indicate this propeller goes on there. So you see the white to white and the no marking to no marking, and that way you know what happens here. Now, the interesting thing about the Mavic Air 2, which was not true on their other quads, is you couldn't actually put the propeller on the wrong motor. You weren't able to actually mount it on there, but in this quad, for some reason, you can actually put the wrong propeller on the wrong motor and not really know it. So that's what those stickers are for. So if I'm counting stickers, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 already. But wait a minute, there's 2 more stickers down here. Where did those come from? What are those all about? Now, that doesn't really do anything. It doesn't hold anything on. It's not indicating anything. So I thought a lot about that. I'm thinking, why would I put a sticker there? That costs me time and money. I've got somebody in an assembly line that has to put them on. So why would you do that? I'll leave that for a second. Let's take a look at the bottom. So I've already got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I thought maybe that's holding, the antennas are here. Maybe that's got something to do with the antennas, but I'll explain it in a second. So let's look underneath. Now I've got one big sticker here that holds the gimbal lock on. That's pretty obvious, and actually you peel that off, we'll pull the gimbal off in a second, or the gimbal lock off in a second. But hold on, there's 2 more stickers here on the side. Now they're not doing anything. They're not holding anything on. They're just there, sitting there, you know, looking goofy. They're not really doing anything, and that's what really clued me in. Think about this a second. When I slide this guy closed, that sticker's right between the arm and the body of the quad. And during shipping, this thing's going to bounce around a little bit. Even that nice little carrier it's got in, it's going to bounce around. So I think they put that sticker there to keep this from chafing against the body. And the same thing's true up here. So let me close this. If I close this one, that sticker is exactly where this is hitting the body of the quad. So it's actually protecting the quad from that chafing, because I know people are going to get them and they're going to say, hey, you know, I got a little scratch on my battery, or hey, the body's all scratched up. So again, good on those guys for thinking through that when they're packing this thing up. So if we're counting again, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 stickers on the body. I feel like the count here on Sesame Street. 10 stickers on the body. All right, let's go underneath here. Let me see if I can get this guy off. This is going to be a joke. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, so that comes off. That's number 10. Now, inside the gimbal assembly, to pull this guy off, you're going to push down hard here and slide it this way, but be gentle about this. So pull it down and slide it off this way. All right, so let's take a look at the gimbal assembly. So obviously, I've got 2 stickers on either side of the gimbal arms and 1 on the top. Really important you pull this one off, because the back of that camera is going to get super hot, and that's going to definitely melt on those fins back there. So 1, 2, 3. So if you've got 10 already, there's 3 more. So you're thinking, okay, I've got 13 stickers, kind of an unlucky number. Maybe they should have put 1 more on there just for good luck if you're into that kind of thing, but that's 13. Well, I told you at the beginning of the clip that there's probably one you missed, and I definitely missed it, and it's hidden right there on the back. Now, why is that there? I have no idea, other than thinking, oh, is that going to bang back and hit the back? It doesn't. There's no way it's going to go back and hit the back of that. So that sticker number 14 is really befuddling. I have no idea why that's there, but take that off. And I actually flew this today. I took all the stickers off and I put them back on for this demonstration, but I forgot that one. I didn't know it was there, and I only noticed it because I wanted to look inside to see if there was any venting behind the camera like it was on the original Mavic Pro, and I spun it around and went, wait a minute, there's another sticker in there. So that's number 14. So when you ask that trick question to your friends that's got a Mavic Air, how many stickers are on the Mavic Air when you got it? The correct answer is 14. They're going to say 13. So you're going to know that extra sticker's in there, and you'll sound a whole lot smarter. So that's pretty much it for the sticker count. Okay, I hope you found that helpful, and I really want to hear from you if you missed that last sticker, because man, I'm telling you, it was pure luck that I spun that gimbal around and actually saw it in the back of the camera. But a couple of those, especially in the gimbal compartment, can be really dangerous if you don't get them off. Having that plastic sticker on the top of the gimbal with the back heat fin of that thing getting warm could be a major issue for you out there. So make sure you get all 14 stickers off. Now again, if I've missed any, please put that in the comments below. I think there's 14 total and that's the end of it. But if there's 15 or 16, let me know and I'll look like a goofball and I'll come back and I'll give you credit for pointing out the ones that I missed. But that's pretty much it for today. Now moving forward, I'm going to do a lot more of these quick tip clips on the Mavic Air 2 and a lot of the other quads because I like to keep them short. We have have a lot of clips coming up where this is outside flying. I haven't actually gotten my first flight on it yet because it's been raining in New Jersey, but tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful, so fingers crossed I'll be outside and do that. I've got a lot of comparison clips coming, and I think this is going to be the drone of the summer for a lot of flyers out there. I've gotten a tremendous amount of response from viewers and people commenting on the channel about this particular quad. So stay tuned to the channel if you're interested in this. If you need any accessories for this or any of the other drones you're flying, please hit our website. We've got a lot of really great accessories in stock. We ship them immediately when you place your order and we can get them to you quicker than Amazon. So anyway, that's pretty much it for today. Thanks an awful lot for watching. If you have questions, drop in the comments below. And if you missed that last sticker, let me know in the comments below too. Be brave. Don't be a coward. Let me know that you actually missed that. It'll be kind of fun to see how many of you missed that last sticker. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy flying.